Okay.
What is going on, guys? Hi. Yes.
Noon, we should say.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Yes. Erica's checking in.
How's everyone doing? Demonic, Tam BB, Gail Meeks, Amy Roy, Bonsai, Jack Diaz, Dee Miller, Jay Rascal, I hope not, TM, Crystal Blaze. What's going on with you, Crystal? Wielding the wrench this morning. Fine. Thank you very much. We appreciate it very much. I have a feeling we might need a few wrenches in here this morning. Mark McCarthy, Christopher, what's up, brother? Stephen Miller, Crystal Perkins, TNZ Hostel, what's up, brother? Naomi, Crazy Wacky, Casey, what's up, man? Chrissy Scott, Toronto Fire, what's going on? Great to see you here, man. Steven, got another wrench here too. 3 wrenches in the house. Thank you guys so much, man.
Definitely.
We got a lot of people in here, man. Susie, good morning, Susie. How are you doing?
Robbie Leroy.
Robbie Leroy, what's going on? Starburst, what's up? Nathan Chill. Cindy Potts. Bubba Boo.
Bubba Boo.
Chatta cheese. Bubba Boo.
Haven't seen Bubba Boo in a while.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people. Yeah. How you been doing, Bubba Boo?
Yeah. What's going on, Bubba?
Oh, man.
Erica, checking in. I'm not feeling good, guys. I am sick.
Yes. Erica is not feeling well today, so
I'm sick. Chris,
this is our live day anyway. Chris, thank you so very much, brother. We love you.
Yeah, this is our lazy day.
Yeah, I went out and bought her some Mucinex DM.
This is our table right now.
So
I'll make it though. Like I normally, whenever I get sick, I was telling Charlie, I'll get like super duper sick. Like it's bad. I'll have to go to the doctor and get like one of those Z-Packs and all that stuff. So right now, like I just started feeling it. So I'm taking all kinds of Mucinex in my Zicam every 3 hours. So trying to knock it out before it gets bad.
Right. Well, that's good. Cause like, you know, I normally get sick maybe once every 2 years. And I do nothing about it, and nothing, you know, and I never feel better. Like I don't go out, I don't buy medicines. We didn't buy medicines and go to doctors and stuff like that. We laid in the bed, you know, so maybe take some Robitussin, you laid in the bed, sweat it out. Right. And that's what I would do.
I don't want it to get bad.
Yeah, and when I get sick, you know, I get like you ever feel like it feels like I'm racing? I'll close my eyes and I'll lay down, and it just feels like I'm racing. Everything's just going really super fast.
I just feel like I have like a 20-pound weight on the top of my head, and I cough and cough and cough and chills and then hot and miserable. Like I can't get out of it. Like I could get out of bed if I forced myself to, but yeah, I get like I was just telling him I feel okay still. I'm still functionable right now, but hopefully it stays like that. Yeah. So anyways, I'm good though. Having coffee and hanging out with the kitty cats and watching movies. Right now I'm watching Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, she's hooked on Freaks and Geeks.
I like that show.
I guess not hooked. We were just trying to find something to watch. So, what did I watch? I watched a good movie yesterday, man. Was it yesterday, day before, man? I watched the new Ninja Turtles. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. Out of the Shadows.
Really?
Yeah, and they had. I don't know if you guys know who Krag is, the Brain, you know, and they had Bebop and Rocksteady. They had Casey Jones. It was cool. It was really cool. And at the end, I don't want to be a spoiler, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you, at the end, the Turtles actually worked with the police force to take down the Krag, man. And so it was just so cool. I
remember the cartoon where the guy had the brain in his stomach.
Yeah,
right?
that was him. Actually, the brain, that was the guy. The actual machine was like the thing that he controlled.
I don't remember.
He was like a brain octopus. He was like an octopus with a brain. He was super intelligent from another. He was an alien. Yeah. And it was so crazy, man, because like he was fighting Shredder. Like Shredder went to turn on him, you know, or he turned on Shredder, and Shredder went to fight him, and all he did was push the button and froze the Shredder just like that. Like, like the Turtles had to, you know, fought him numerous times and stuff, you know, and he just pushes the button and freezes them, you know. So, but yeah, it was really good. Check that out.
For sure.
For sure.
I watched half of what was that? Power Rangers.
Brittany H. Yeah, we watched the Power Rangers too. Wasn't that great? Yeah.
Yeah, I changed it.
Brittany H. asked about the kitten.
We have not seen him.
Not yet.
Nope.
And we hadn't put out a trap or anything for him. You know what I mean?
No, we haven't seen him again since that day. Since Charlie tried to catch him.
I think I scared him.
He said, "I'm not going back there."
I might have scared a little kitten, but if we see him out there again, we're going to go ahead and put the trap out there and try to help him out because.
Tommy Cat's out there this morning.
Right.
We just fed Tommy Cat.
And that's the thing, you know, like we're trying to put food out there for the kitten, and the bigger cats are coming and eating it all, you know?
Yeah, and my next door neighbor, she says that she doesn't like Tommy Cat because Tommy's mean to her kitty cat.
Yeah.
But he's nice to ours.
No, he wasn't the other night. I was sitting over here, and I had to kick him out because, dang, I heard Lenny hiss at him.
Really?
Yep.
Lenny or Lily? Because Lily, really, Lily will tear him up.
Or maybe it was Tommy hissing at Lenny.
It could have been. I don't know.
One of them was hissing at the other, so I was like, "You're out.
Yeah,
you gotta go."
But now there's another one. He looks like Tommy Cat, but he's got white feet. I'm gonna call him Socks.
Socks.
Yeah. And he let me love on him. He let me like pet him and stuff. Tommy Cat won't do that. And I know it's a boy. He's got balls, but they're like little balls. He's not like a big. He's not a big boy like Tommy yet.
The kitty said he moved with the. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Hostel said he moved with the goats. He's talking about the kitties.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We fed the goats hot dogs yesterday.
Yes, if you guys want to see us, we fed the goats some hot dogs yesterday.
Yes.
We weren't really planning on vlogging today, but if you guys want to see those goats eat some hot dogs, man.
Yeah.
Maybe Erica will upload a little
a
minute-long video or something like that. It was weird.
She was like, she was being silly.
It was really weird,
Mama
guys.
goat was being silly.
And man, dude, she was swole, bro. It's like you couldn't even push in her stomach if she was, you know, if you had to push it in. Yeah. About to see like a little hoof or whatever just rub down the side of her stomach.
Yeah.
So, anyways, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed our vlog yesterday.
Yes.
Yes, we got to go see some waterfalls.
Had a whole lot of fun.
And went underground. Got to meet some friends, Jerry, Christina, man. Much love to you guys out in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it really was. So you know, if you haven't watched it, check it out.
Well, how did you think of your cave for the first time? Charlie's first time going into a cave.
I liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it, yeah.
I thought that he might be a little bit what is it, claustrophobic?
Maybe claustrophobic or something like that. You know, and at one point we didn't get to share it with you guys because, you know, our camera or the phone was lit up. But at one point, they take you down to this one spot where they cut out all the lights. And it's what they call total darkness. It only happens two places, either inside caves or far enough down the ocean, they say, for you to catch what they call a phenomenon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really call it a phenomenon. I would call it physics or something like that.
Right.
Not physics, but you know what I mean.
They said it won't take long for you to go blind.
Yeah, they said it would take, 3 weeks to go blind?
Right.
Said it would take, 3 months to go blind. Said 3 months to go blind, but only 2 weeks to probably go mad and go crazy.
I don't understand that because whenever he said that, I thought about it. I'm thinking there's blind people that aren't crazy just because you're in the pitch black.
Well, I mean, if you can't handle your environment, if you're stuck there, you can't get out, you know.
And there's no sound either.
Oh, there could be sound. Other people stuck in there with you or whatever. Sometimes the sounds will make you go crazier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You hear man, bear, pig. Whoa! I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
And then, you know, just trying to figure your way out days without eating. Maybe you found you a cave cricket that crawled on you.
Yeah, a cave spider.
Yeah, cave spider.
Yeah, she said that there was a spider in there, and he's only found in that cave.
Yeah.
He had his own name and stuff. That's crazy to have a spider that he only lives in that cave. And then she said that she hasn't seen him move in 2 years that she worked there.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking he's dead.
All right, do we think that he's dead?
If the spider hasn't moved in 2 years, he's probably a goner.
Probably a goner, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't imagine, you know, I can't imagine it being too much food down there. You know what I mean? Especially they got the door closed and like it's pretty much sealed in.
It's dark, so there's really no like flying insects that are gonna fly in there and get stuck in his web.
Right. I wouldn't think so, you know, and it's cool enough, you know, for them not to not to thrive, you know what I mean? So.
And we didn't see any bats, but they say that the bats
super cereal.
Yeah, but they're the size of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they said they had cave bats in there the size of chicken nuggets.
Yeah. So.
But we didn't get to see a cave bat.
Yeah.
So, hip hop cunt. Hey Charlie, I know you like your music. Can you suggest anyone who's similar to Sublime? I've heard you listen to them a few times. Much love from England. It's hard, man. 311's all right. I like 311. They're kind of in that the reggae rock type deal. Oh man, Bad Fish. You know, Bad Fish is you know, kind of a knockoff band. And there's also Sublime with Rome. I don't know if you've listened to any of their stuff, but I kind of like them too. So still Sublime. They've just got Rome with them, and I like it. So
cool.
Let's see here.
Cool.
Matt
Buckeye.
Thrasher says, "Do you like Slipknot?" Hey Buckeye, what's going on with you? Great to see you here. Are we friends on Facebook or not? You need to send me a request. Yeah, Matt Thrasher asked if I like Slipknot. I do like Slipknot. Love Slipknot. Love Stone Sour. Love Corey. Man, he's like when they took their masks off and he started doing the Stone Sour song music, and it was a whole lot softer than Slipknot. You know, and I'm like, man, what is he doing? But he's really knowledgeable. He's really smart, and he's deep, and so you know that also combined with the music's just great. You know, yeah, it helps me appreciate. The band and the artist a whole lot more. So
we got a movie going on over here.
Oh,
I
yeah,
could probably turn it down.
Who do you like?
It's not a movie. It is Freaks and Geeks.
I always wondered, like, what exactly do you like? What kind of music do you like? Is it like techno, dance, kind of?
I like a little bit of everything. It just depends on the song.
Right. Because, I mean, I guess I can call myself like a, metalhead or something like that. I'm mostly listening to rock music.
Right.
I
grew up listening to rap music.
Rap music.
Right.
Yeah.
But I love Carrie Underwood. I grew up listening to Mariah Carey. Female, of course, Mariah Carey. And right now, I like all of everything that Carrie Underwood's doing, really. And I can't listen to any of the new rap music because it's just retarded. So
I actually did listen to XXX Tentacion the other day, guys.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you nothing about it.
You know what? It's kind of sad though, man, because like listening to his lyrics and stuff like that, he was kind of like a tortured kind of soul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He really had.
Right.
I could feel the pain in his words and stuff like that, and I can relate to it, And he was young guy too,
Yeah.
So I mean, I was kind of surprised, just because we go out and we do these bad things or whatever doesn't mean that that defines us as a person,
Mark McCartney, thank you, Mark. Hello from Northern Ireland.
Right on.
I know it's not a lot, but I hope you have a great week. I follow you both on Twitter. My username is McCartney.
McCartney 949. Definitely, man. Hit us up. Thank you so much, and much love back to the Green Island,
yes,
Ireland. The Emerald Isle.
I couldn't imagine.
I would love to go visit.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my goodness, that would be so good. Just the scenery, nature.
Oh yes.
And then and that's just the beginning. They got a real rich history.
History, crazy.
And, yeah, and I read. You ever read Angela's Ashes? Have you ever seen the movie? It was a really good one, man. It was, just your basic, sad life, famine, drunk father, mother trying to do the best she can.
Right.
And it was real touching. It was one of those books that I still remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember whenever the
Adam
ghost hunters went
to
Ireland, and there was like some really creepy stuff. They have like their own almost like legends and traditions and tales and stuff.
Yes, Lord.
That are like from the other side of the world, that we don't really hear about here, and they're really
What's up, Emily? Maria,
like over there.
Sandy Baker.
Hi, Miss Sandy Baker.
Miss Baker, hip hop cunt. BBY Nation, much love to you, brother. Thank you so much. Jordan Henson, what's up, brother?
Hey, Jordan.
Hillary Clark, Kristen, Cassandra's life in Albuquerque. Much love to every one of you. Support everyone. Thank you so very much. We appreciate that. Like I said, in recent events, there's been, some more bad talk and stuff, people trying me, and you guys saw, man, if you hadn't seen, you're going to see, that I'm staying rooted. I'm staying grounded.
Just going to let it go.
Letting it go. Yeah. Erica Tolman just said, just ignore it. Don't even acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But, I feel that, and not acknowledging it, what I'm saying? I am kind of acknowledging it.
Right.
I'm handling the situation in such a different way than I have been known to handle it.
Right.
That hopefully that's like an acknowledgement in itself. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, wow, and for me to show you, what I'm saying, that I've truly changed and stuff, it happens through actions, not words, and being in the line of fire and stuff like I am right now. And I will say unfairly.
Yeah.
I'll say unfairly because I've been doing the best I could, here past few months. But it's not about fair or not. It's about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, if you're really over, if you're really truly over a situation, you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to let it go and walk away. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's almost like a sense of finality has been, because like I've always held on to the hope. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, I pray for family and stuff, you know, at night. But when you know, now it's almost like I've been told, boom, that's it. You know, so it's like a sense of finality. Right. Really, you know, I can go ahead and just let it go. Like I can just realize there's no sense to hold on to anything. Sorry, Mark. Sorry about that. What did you say? Mark McCartney, come over to New Towners and see Scrabo Tower. Scrabo Tower. Oh, I bet Scrabo Tower is something freaking creepy. We'll have to Google that. Scrabo Tower. Scrabo. Let me get a pen and write that down. Scrabo Tower. Scrabo Tower. I got a pen in the bathroom. Oh, where I do my crosswords. Jack Diaz says, if you react, they win. That is true. Well, I give them more to go on. Yeah, he gives them, more ammo. And I've always been known to overreact. So. Yeah. Let's see. Charlie, do you still keep up with WWE? Yes. So who's your favorite right now? Jordan Haggerty? Jordan Haggerty. My favorite in WWE right now is AJ Styles. Sorry, man, but, you know, AJ Styles, he really, you know... What can I say? He can wrestle. You know, he doesn't have all that charisma. You know what I mean? Like a Triple H or a Shawn Michaels has, you know. We're glad you're back, Bubba. He can build on that, but you know, he's definitely a loyal guy. He's been putting in his hours for I don't know how many years, you know. Yeah, you know, I really and he stayed with TNA for so long, a struggling company trying to help him make it, you know. And when he could have jumped to WWE a long time ago, you know, and he really showed his character. You know, in doing that, and now that he is in WWE, he's champion. He's about to be the longest champion. Well, he's been the longest reigning champion in what 4 or 5 years or something like that. So, man, props to AJ Styles. Shows you that you know what I'm saying, that the good guy can make it. Definitely, you know, if you got the right tools and you persevere, you can make it. Right. So AJ Styles. What's that, Scrabo Tower? Yep, Scrabo Tower. And Stormster's here. Stormster, what's up, brother? Cassandra Life in Albuquerque. Oh, crazy. Hey, Bubba, sweetheart. Oh, she's talking to Bubba. What's up to Bubba? He hadn't done a video about us here recently, has he? No. We used to enjoy those spoofs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, like there are spoofs. People do videos about us every day. Yeah. You know, that's cool. But you know, sometimes when people do it right, you know what I mean, I can laugh at myself. Oh yeah. And we used to enjoy like watching. I used to crack up. I wouldn't do that. Do what? Oh, never mind. We're good. Oh. I thought I was gonna take it straight over there. Oh. But you know, yeah, he says I'm going to. Hell yeah, man! Like we enjoyed that, man. Really, we got to figure out a way to take the notifications off. Yeah, it's gonna keep happening. Let's see here. Bless you. There we go. Maybe it's closed. Told you guys I'm sick. All right. I haven't seen Mr. Mickey. I'm wearing Mickey's shirt today. Yeah. I haven't seen him on here. He's probably. Who knows what he's up to? He's a busy man. Yeah, he sent a picture of a damn cooler on a beach. Oh, he's in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, so or he was going for a day. Yeah, or maybe he came back. He posted a picture of like a plastic hoop that's into the mold of the side of the cooler, and he was like, you know, what is this for? What is this made for? And I figured, I don't know, maybe like a rope, tie it to the truck, tie it to the float or the raft while you're floating down the river or something, you know. Huh. Alan Kramer, much love to Indiana. Yes, we are going to be going to the beach soon, too, because Mr. Mickey owns a house over there on the beach that he rents out to people, and he said to just let him know when we want to go, and we're going to be going probably within the next month. Yeah, I've never been to the beach, so, and also, man, you know, I start work tomorrow. Yeah, guys, haha, starting to work tomorrow, man. I got to go in at 1 o'clock for training and a few other things. And hopefully I won't have to work the weekends. You know, it's a real shitty job, guys. I'm not going to lie to you right now. It's like the bottom of the barrel, man. $8 an hour. It's going to be crappy. But, you know, I'm going to walk it out. I'm going to tough it out as long as I can until we're on our feet to be able to go out and do things, you know. Right. Because this month has been hard. I didn't expect to lose my job. You know, like I did. I was going to work my job up until, you know, sometime next month and then let it go because the pay was crap and it was too far away, you know. Right. But, you know, I was going to be able to try and help pay as much of the bills as it could. Right. But unfortunately, you know, here today, gone tomorrow. You know, I'm not going to cry over it, and I'm just happy and thankful that I got an opportunity, you know, to try to help, you know, pay these bills until we're back on our feet. And yeah, I'm just got to do what I got to do as a, you know, as a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yep. So is what it is, and I'll start, like I said, start tomorrow. So thank you all, man. Thank you all, and I appreciate all you out there. You know that recognize you know, the change and the drive that I display. You know, because there will be in our people out there that are going to discount my, you know, they're going to discredit my struggle.
Right.
And basically, you know, paint me in a whole other light, you know, just to turn people against me, you know. And
yeah, but the people that are here, they see you every day.
Exactly, you know, and they've been watching for over a year now. They've watched the train wreck for the past year.
Right.
You know, and they see me, you know, on the right track.
And they know you well enough to know, like, your patterns.
You're right, exactly.
And know whether you're doing good or not.
Right. Yo, what's up, Krusty? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of guys out there.
And I just saw Miss Susie on here. Miss Susie, no, we did not hide any rocks. We weren't
planning. Yes, I did. I thought about it when we went for a walk. I didn't, because I put them in my book bag, and I didn't take the book bag.
We didn't take the book bag.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we weren't really planning on hiking that much. We were going to go to Grandfather Mountain with the original plan. But it was too expensive. It's like $20 a piece to go up the mountain.
It was,
so we were like, no. So
not doing that.
We're doing the caves, and then we saw that the caves were like 5 minutes away from the falls. So, yeah. So no, but we do have them in the backpack. So whenever we go places, we're gonna be. I still have to call Mr. Mickey. We're planning on going over to his house this weekend. This weekend coming up, and then after that, camping.
Yes, camping, guys. Now. Also, you know, like I say, for me, Halloween starts when there's 100 days till. Usually 100 days, right around the beginning of August.
When is that?
And like 2 more days.
Yeah.
Halloween starts for me. You know what I mean? And we are also going to take you guys out on some haunted nature. You know, we're going to do some haunted camping trips too.
Yeah.
Kristen, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kristen. Your dad would be proud of you right now.
As we are, Charlie. Keep up the great work and stay grounded and humble. Definitely always grounded and humble.
Yes.
And you know, I agree with you. You know, I say I've done a lot of things, you know, that Dad wasn't proud of, you know, but I know that he's still with us. You know, he's not only looking down on us, but he's right here, you know, sitting beside us and in our hearts, my hearts and all of yours, you know. And I truly, honestly believe that he'd be proud of me right now. You know, owning up like a man, you know, just being happy and content with what we have and who I have in my life and where my life is going, and, you know, not biting into everything. You know, I know a couple nights ago I did have my say, and a couple of you were just like, let it go. And you know, but you know, we all have to have our say first, and then we let it go.
Yeah.
You know, and I did. I had my say, and then I let it go. You know, and then, like I say, there was a rebuttal. You know, for every action, there's a reaction. There's a reaction. a reactionary response.
Right.
And that, like I said, that kind of, you know, sealed a sense of finality, put a sense of finality in the whole situation for me, where I, for one, can like let it go and be happy with where my life is at.
Yeah.
You know, going out places and enjoying nature and everybody. Mark McCartney.
Thank you, Mark.
I know what it's like not to have money. I just started a new job 3 weeks ago, and I'm loving it. I hope it goes well for you. Charlie and Scrabo Tower is in my hometown. It's nice to walk about.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Yeah. He wrote it down.
Yeah, I wrote it down. We're going to look it up.
Yeah,
I want to see how it is. I want to see how old it is.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. And who knows, man? Like I say, I for one have come to learn and realize that, you know, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen, good or bad. You know, and if you work hard and you're sincere and honest, I mean, and you've got the chances and the luck and the good graces that I, for one, have, you know.
Right.
I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen for you, you know what I mean? Dreams can come true and stuff like that, you know. And one day we could be walking around checking out Scrabo Tower.
That would be crazy.
You know what I mean? I've just learned never to discredit anything, guys.
Sure.
Never put anything out of your head, you know. Always believe that, you know, that it can be done. Because even every miraculous feat, you know, is accomplished by, you know, just an everyday action, you know, just something that is not extraordinary. Extraordinary events are caused by ordinary works.
Right.
You know, so that's the way I feel.
Definitely. And I don't know if Miss Baker is still here, but I wanted to show her. I got
her the Mucinex.
And I was talking to her this morning. She's telling me what to do to feel better.
We rubbed it on her chest and on her back, and we gave her one of these big old horse pills.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that, man. That's like half my head right there. So, tatted up Fox, what's going on, brother?
Oh, yeah.
T-Reason ideas manifested. You're right, man. And that goes. I think, therefore I am. You know what I mean? And like I say, with me, you know,
the Outsiderz. Hi.
What's up, brother? Outsiderz here.
Yeah.
But you know, like there are people that will try to beat you down and try to beat into your head that you're no good.
But
you know,
are, though.
and that that you're not worth it. You know, and that's where you gotta, you know, like say it's the inner dialogue, like you said. You know, it's that you gotta continue to tell yourself, you know, that you're doing the right thing. Especially if you are doing the right thing.
Do you put your thoughts to positive stuff, or do you put your thoughts to negative stuff?
Right.
Do you put your thoughts to all the love and everybody that's here for you, you know, rooting you on? Or do you put your thought and your energy to the people trying to bring you down? And if you just don't put your mind there, then you're just in a state of happiness all the time.
Right. I mean, yeah, really, you know.
I mean, sometimes you got to face the other stuff too.
I mean, like, okay, you know, this is something that I kind of realized while I was in therapy, you know, is that I tended to gravitate to those that like abused me and stuff. You know, those that didn't. Susie Rivas, thank you so much.
Susie
says a job is a job, Charlie. Someone has to do some of the icky jobs. You are growing, proving you're man enough to do what you have to do. I promise it will open doors. One small step every day keeps you moving forward. Love you both. Thank you so much. And I agree, definitely. You know, I could have been like, you know, I don't want that. I'm above that. I'm bigger than that. You know, right. I'll just wait this next month and hope that things get better.
Right.
You know what I mean? And maybe we won't sink.
Right.
But you know, it's not about that, man. You know, I mean, it's yeah. I don't know what else to say, man. You know, somebody's got to do it, and I'll be the one to do it.
And Bubba says, ignore the hate and stay positive.
Dang right, man. I appreciate that. And like I say, sometimes it's been hard, you know, because considering the source. You know, when I said consider the source the other day, you know, I told everybody, I said, don't let what the haters and the naysayers bring you down. I say, consider the source. Consider where this hate and this negativity is coming from. You know, this information is coming from, and then you can weigh its value in words. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, like I get hit with a hard blow, you know, from family again.
Yeah,
you know?
when it's family, it's different.
It's you know, it hurts. And it stings, and I did. First, I laughed about it. I was like,
no, I'm laughing because the hate that we get like every day, like the everyday hate and trolls, like whenever I consider the source, you know? Like I just have to laugh at it because it's pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, different circumstances. It's not really
right. Especially whenever you like to say, you know, I've been doing the right thing, trying to be a positive person and grow.
Buckeye,
thank you so much.
Buckeye.
Come to the beach Labor Day
weekend. I'll be there. I can finally meet up with my friend of 4 years. Buckeye, Labor Day. When is Labor Day weekend?
I don't know. Hey Mickey, can we come to the
beach house Labor Day weekend?
He's probably like, hell no, that's my weekend,
yeah,
bro.
He might have it already rented out. We'll see. Yeah.
So, but yeah, you know, man, like I say, you know, I would tend to gravitate towards those that, you know, would kind of kept me at arm's length, you know, and people called that like a you know, I can't remember exactly how it was put, but it was almost like an adult child of an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Of an alcoholic family or something like that is what they called it, you know. And it's where like you're always like, because they say that we kind of develop our main characteristics between the ages of 2 and 7. They say is, you know, it's pretty much whenever we develop our main characteristics and stuff. And there are some deep rooted things in there, you know, if you know, I guess if you're not finding that love and like that growth from family and stuff like that, you know, you tend to look for it, you know, in adulthood.
Right.
In ways that you don't even understand, you know, because the mind is just such a complex thing.
Right.
But, you know, it really felt like I was closer to myself and to something else, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I believe I pray to God and stuff like that because that's what I identify with. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm not sure what it is. There is something else out there at work greater than us.
Right.
And I felt like I was closer to that. You know, for that period of time. It's something about, you know, just going into seclusion. Resburgu, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, Resburgu.
Stay strong, Charlie. I definitely will, man. Like I said, it was something about kind of, you know, taking yourself out of the environment that you're used to, and actually, you know, examining yourself. It's almost like it's almost like the spirit journeys Indians or whatever took, but they actually kind of went out into the woods and took mind-altering substances to expand, you know, and go into their mind. Where we actually paid $30,000, $30,000 a month to be examined by, you know, professional therapists.
Right.
You know, and it was almost kind of like that. It was definitely a spirit journey that has brought me here. Yeah. And there have been times where I've dropped my guard and I have lost my toolbox. You know, but you know, here we are now, and I've been on the straight and narrow for a couple months now, huh? Yeah. Since I've been here, since February. You know, what is today's date?
Been doing a lot better than you were.
Today is what, the 21st, 22nd. We are going on 5 months.
It's the 22nd.
Happy 5 months, baby.
I don't even know what day it is anymore, guys.
Yeah, so we've been together. We've been together 5 months already now.
Yeah,
you know,
it's the 22nd.
And I mean, that's almost half a year of doing right compared to other half a year where I was doing wrong. You know, y'all seen half a year.
Almost half a year. Wow.
Almost half a year.
That's crazy.
Of, you know, positive repair.
Positive repair.
You know? And I want to thank you.
You're gonna get sick.
And I want to thank all of you guys too. You know what I mean? Damn. There are a lot of you that have never left. There are a lot of you that, you know, that are realizing and are coming back.
Kristen, is there anything you can't and won't eat? Ask for a care package.
Does that mean that you're gonna send?
I don't know.
I don't eat chocolate. I don't eat cheese. I don't eat fish stuff. Like I don't eat oysters.
I eat just about everything. I don't like liver.
Yeah, no liver. You know, chips and stuff like that. If it's any kind of snack or whatever, I don't do the lime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do anything lime chips. I'll do lemon and stuff. Sweet. I'll do sweet sour, but I can't do savory sour.
Right.
It's something about it. Yeah. A Mexican friend.
He says, hi, beautiful. Hi, right back to you, buddy.
Susie Rivas says, you are a product of your environment.
Hey,
Jerry, what's up, brother? It was so fun hanging out with you and Christina yesterday, man.
Definitely.
Really enjoyed it. I'd like to go back down to the bottom of Linville Falls one day.
I saw people getting in the water down there.
Yeah, so man, if y'all want, it's almost we don't have but like another month left to go swimming, do we?
August is usually pretty hot, and probably like the beginning of September, and then it'll start to get a little bit cooler. I guess, I don't know. I'm a Florida girl.
Yeah, so if y'all want, man, we'll meet back up and go down to the bottom of the falls and go swimming or something. We'll pack our own lunch because damn. The food's kind of expensive out there in Linville community. Yeah, it's not a very big area, so they gotta make their they gotta make their money when they can. And there's another guy, Joe Testa. What's Joe? You know what I'm talking about, right? Joe Testano. He's on here and he's on Twitter with us. Joe is also from the same area, same town as Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're watching,
Joe.
I
saw that.
Yeah, but if you want to meet up with us, the more the merrier, you know, definitely, you know. Love meeting up with you guys and you know, finally getting to meet and hang out. Yeah. You know, like a lot of you guys have you know, had our support, you know, have given us support on our side for so long. And we've talked for a long time, but we've never met, you know. And it's good just to be able to see you guys and hang out, definitely, you know. So like him and his wife said yesterday. What's that?
Lenny, he just went up there and laid down.
What do we have here? Someone asked about pizza. Says, what's your favorite pizza, Charlie and Erica? Jesse Van Howermarin. I like barbecue chicken pizza.
Really?
Yes, barbecue chicken pizza. Oh!
Extra cheese, pepperonis, and mushrooms.
But
I like to switch it up sometimes too. Like that pizza yesterday was pretty good with the sausage and banana peppers and stuff.
Yeah, the Supreme. I eat Supreme. I'll take the I'll take the olives off. I don't do the olives, but I will eat everything else on the Supreme.
Yeah, the Supreme yesterday was pretty good. Made me want to get one.
Rhoda Smith says she'd like to meet us. If you're somewhere in the area, you know, we can, if you know, meet up halfway, because like, you know, it was cool. Me and Jerry and them, you know, we all met up exactly halfway. They drove like 70 miles and we drove 70 miles. We didn't even think it was going to be like that. Right. So, but you know, we're down to meeting people. You know, we're always going out places. For us, you know, we want to go check out somewhere interesting. It usually takes an hour and a half at least to get where we're going anyway.
Right. Yeah. We're normally driving an hour and a half, 2 hours everywhere we go.
So.
And it ain't nothing. Like we get in the car and we ride and we talk and we laugh and we vlog with you guys and then we're there.
Yeah. Boom. So. Yeah. Life's an awesome journey and adventure, and we enjoy it. You know, I was talking about, you know, doing some haunted camping, guys. We're gonna check out the Devil's Stamping Ground. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of the Devil's Stamping Ground. Look that up. Yeah. And then we're also gonna go camp with Spearfinger. Oh, there's so much haunted stuff. We're gonna go down to Charleston. Yeah. We're gonna go check out haunted Charleston, guys. What was it, Dueler's Alley? They actually got an alley down in Charleston where it was legal to duel. Yeah. You know, we're back in like the 1800s and the 1700s and stuff. You know, where if you were called out and disrespected, oh Mike, thank you so much, brother. Oh Mike. I'm proud of you on many levels. You've inspired me to get outside and now take the 9-mile bike loop in the park. Woo! Wow. We haven't done no bike loops, so I need to. I haven't gone that far, man. No, I haven't. BLS Daddy 1, thank you so much, brother. Thank you, B. What's the longest that we've hiked? Maybe 4 miles? Daddy. We did about 5 miles in one day whenever we went to High Shoals Falls that one time. And we walked up the mountain this way and looked across to the falls. And then we walked back down and then back up to the falls. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then back down to the parking lot. And that was actually about 5 miles. That was a high difficult hike. Yeah. It was so sad, guys, because like the mountain burned. I don't know. Yeah, that's whenever. I think we got that on vlog for you guys, man. The mountain burned and we were just walking through a charred forest. Yeah. It was really sad, man. Yeah. You know, but I don't think it was done by humans. I think it was a natural cause, lightning or something like that, and burnt down a good bit of the forest out there, man. Yeah. Forest was on fire. Chad Jones, much love. They filmed the new Halloween movie down there. Where? Where did they film? Oh, you know what I'm saying? And I would believe it because it's Danny McBride is the director, and Danny McBride's from North Carolina. Really? Yeah, and he loves filming in North Carolina. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Legend of a White-Tailed Deer Hunter, but it's got Josh Brolin, it's got Danny McBride in it, and it's a father-son tale. You know, it's a really good movie. And I was sitting there watching, and I'm like, man, that looks like Triple Falls. You know, that looks like the Pisgah Forest. I'm like, nah, it can't be. And then I typed it in and boom, it was all filmed right there in Asheville. Yeah. You know, so yes. Oh, the Somerville Light. Y'all want to hear something sad, guys? Super, super sad about the Somerville Light. It's gone. She went to heaven. That's happy. They're paving, or they've done tore down all the woods. Like, oh no. BMW bought the land. Really? BMW bought the land out in Somerville, and they're building a very giant BMW factory, like a plant, in Somerville, right over the spot where the Somerville Light is. Oh, man. Yeah, so could you imagine, you know, I'm getting goosebumps right here, guys. Could you imagine 10 years from now, somebody working in the warehouse at night or whatever, and they see that freaking light? Jeez. Oh, my God. I would really like to go see it before it's gone forever. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case, guys. I think, like, they're building as we speak. I think they're building as we speak, so maybe we can look it up. Right. But it's another one gone. Another one bites the dust. No one bites the dust. So yeah, you know, there might be potential for us to get back into Babcock before oh, that's gonna happen before it's gone for Halloween for you guys. I know it's wrong, but it's gonna feel so right. I have to. Like, that's where my heart is at. I would like to try to get a better spirit radio. Yeah. For those of y'all not watching that don't know what the Babcock building is in Blue Street, it is it's a insane asylum from the 1800s that's now abandoned and ran down, and freaking amazing to look at. Big, like 4-story brick building that's like a block long. Yeah. With all the windows and just craziness. Like home to many different questionable and torturous acts of therapy done on their patients.
Home to our best EVPs and creepiness.
Yeah,
ever.
home to like what
Woo!
Yeah, the best EVP and physical evidence that I've ever felt we caught for possibly hauntings. Susie Rivas,
wanted to share. I got a message from a hater. He said, even though he has been mean to me, he was touched by my gifts, and that was the best message I could have ever gotten. Yeah, changing minds one at a time. That is so true, Miss Susie.
Yeah, it really is. And I still got your card up here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. He's got it opened up on top of the mantle.
Yeah,
sure does.
And like me and Erica, we had a little disagreement the other day, and then I kind of I looked at the card and yeah. It kind of helped me kind of get back in the right frame of mind.
And that's another thing too, Miss Susie. We are seeing more and more people every day that says that they used to be haters and that they used to send Charlie a bunch of hate and even make videos and stuff. I saw a video. It was Big Daddy, something. I'm sorry, Big Daddy, but he had made a video saying that he used to trash Charlie and had even made a couple of hate videos. And now he's got to recognize how good Charlie's doing and told him good job. And we've been getting a lot of messages like that. And we're still getting messages from people saying, I'm so glad we found you.
Yeah.
We've been looking. Where the hell you been?
See, a lot of people, what they're comparing, is my inebriated and altered state of mind, and the actions from an inebriated, altered state of mind compared to, the minds of the works of a sober man, really, you know what I mean?
Right.
And they're realizing that what I've done is not who I am. It's I wasn't the person. I wasn't thinking right. You know what I mean? Because whenever I am sane and sober like this, I'm always more rational. More open, and caring and empathetic. You know what I mean? Like whenever I'm drinking or using, I get that Teflon chest. Screw you! I'm better than you. And I just want to do me and just be very self-serving.
Right.
And y'all don't see that. It's all about the humility. And I appreciate that. And you're also seeing those that can still spew that hate with the sober mind themselves. That's made me wonder. Like people were saying that he was saying all this and that. I'm like, wonder maybe he was drinking. You know what I mean? I mean, I would hope so, because to feel like that and talk like that and about family and stuff on such a grand scale as you're doing, I would think that
you would hope that he was.
I would hope that something other than his what's inside his soul is moving that and causing that. I would hope that it was alcohol or drugs in that case. You know what I mean?
Did you listen to any of it?
No, and I'm not going to. No, and I'm not going to. Because the best way to ignore it and not react is to don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are obviously going to tell me, hey, this is happening, that's happening, and stuff. But as long as I don't indulge in it myself, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a whole lot easier not to react. It is
a lot easier.
It is so much easier.
Yep.
So you know what I say? If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I think that I've been doing the right thing, and it it shows and the growth and what I would label as success a little bit.
Yeah. We got turkey in the house. Rabia, how would you say that?
Rabia Saval Tosun.
Welcome.
Much love to turkey.
Much love to turkey.
Love you guys over there.
Gobble.
Where's turkey at?
Turkey is.
I'm about to display my ignorance here.
I'm wanting to say turkey is somewhere close over there by I don't know.
Iran or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like Iran. Yeah.
Well, that's good though.
I think it's like on the other side. Like there's Pakistan and India and Iran, and then it's like right up.
Much love, man. Peace to the Middle East, man.
Yeah. I'm okay with geography. I know some stuff.
Victoria Bell, bye Greece. Bye Syria. I think people are just saying bye to each other.
What's up? Are you enjoying your day? I am enjoying my day. I said earlier that I'm feeling sick. I started just last night, whenever we got home. I started, I coughed a little bit, and I was like, ooh, I feel something in my chest. And now I woke up this morning, and I definitely felt something. So I started taking lots of meds. But other than that, I'm doing okay.
Gabrielle Donius, hello from San Antonio, Texas, and Priest. Can I please get a shout out?
Hello, Gabrielle and Priest.
Much love.
Texas and
he's like, I think that meant please. I think he's
hello,
looking up
Gabrielle.
Star Child, hey, from Georgia, love you guys.
RGG.
You guys look cleaner and cooler than the other side. All of them looking greasy.
Nah.
Well, I mean, you know, and I mean, what can I say?
Yeah.
I won't say nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll just, like I say, man, I can't speak on anybody but myself. And but I can tell you that I feel good. You know, and it shows. Like I say, man, people were like, "Oh, I'm not using." You know, people can see right through that.
Maria says, "Will Erica check out haunted tunnels with you, Charlie?"
I think she'd go check them out before me.
That's what I was gonna say. Will you check them out with me? We did. We remember the train tunnel. That was the haunted tunnel. All the people on the chain gang that built that tunnel, they fell into the river. We
got a hi from Gaston, South Carolina. Rebecca's Cod Wample Adventures. Much love to Gaston. I love Gaston, South Carolina so much. Lived there for about 10 years.
I'm going there one day. I drove through it
Metal
one day.
Field Mafia.
I drove through and I saw the tower and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yes, we are going to be going.
Grandpa's home.
We did check out the tunnels in Colombia. Well,
you did.
I checked out the tunnels below 5 Points where supposedly the Third Eye Man hides, guys. If you guys want us to go back out and check for the Third Eye Man again, I kind of faked something last time I was there.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, screw it, you know, let's go ahead and do it. You know, I was good with Dad, and like all his impressionable youngins were watching and stuff, and they like that, you know, stage stuff or whatever. So I was like, let's do it, you know. But you know, this time we're gonna go and we'll be kind of clinical about it. We'll have a little fun. You know me, I can't take everything too seriously.
Yeah, we're not gonna take it serious, but I'm not gonna make stuff up either. Y'all know that.
Says she knows a hidden one with no graffiti. Well, if you do, man, get with us. Let us know. We'll get together and we'll check it out. And because we're planning on going back to Gaston and telling some more stories.
Right.
I know we went to South Hungary and I shared the fire story, and a lot of you guys like that. You know, you really enjoyed that.
I definitely want to go check out Gaston.
Yeah.
Grandpa's stomping ground.
Show you guys where I got jumped. I got jumped and got my shoes stolen.
Aww.
You know, where Michael almost bled to death.
Wow.
When he stepped on the glass.
Yeah, and they were swimming in the outside.
Right. So, I mean, that's another thing. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, even though like the family, you know, has blackballed me and, you know, ostracized me and isolated me to such a point, you know, I feel like an outsider or whatever. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna forget where I came from, and it doesn't mean that I hate them so much that I can't, you know, talk about them in a good way or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At all, you know, and I think that shows more than anything the growth and the maturity, you know, the level to which I've reached, and I'm going to continue to do that. You know, to forget where you came from, to forget who you are, is to forget where you're going. You know, and to become somebody that you can't even recognize in the mirror anymore. Yeah. And I've been there before. Yeah. You know, I've done that. My skies have turned purple. You know. I thought about that. Somebody you can't recognize anymore. Yeah, and I don't want to be that. You know. Yep. That sucks. And I have lived the errors of those ways, you know, and to live is to learn. Right. And you know, and that's nothing that anybody can tell you. That's something that you're gonna have to look inside yourself, right? And then you realize in yourself, you know, damn, who is this person? Right. And I mean, so that's a lot of time. That's when you got to let go of your ego, any self pretensions, you know, and you've got to, you know, just look at yourself honestly. But whatever. Enough with the downer stuff. Yeah, enough with the downer stuff. Coffee. So coffee and headlights. Rebecca's cod walking says it's not far from Babcock. Where's Mr. Mickey? What's not far from Babcock? One of the tunnels. Ooh. Yeah, supposedly. What if the Cooper's gone? You know, supposedly those are probably gone. When we were out there last time, like one of the time before last we were out there, they had the machinery all set up, ready to go. They had, I don't like that. They did. They had the claw machines and all that. They were going to raise it. We had our first kissy kiss. Yeah, me and Erica shared our first kiss inside of maximum security insane asylum. That place is crazy. Babcock is like the older part from the 1800s, and the place in the back where we talk about the Cooper building, and there was like 4 other ones: Cooper, Saunders, whatever, Preston, something. Those were crazy. Those had Tara, like, thank you so much. Like jail bars and visitation. Yes, it was. In the creepy little hallway that went around everything with the mirrors up there, and I could just imagine people in their straitjackets going crazy, and they're wheeling them around everybody. Timothy says, if this is a coffee chat live, where's the coffee? It's here. I'm fixing to make me a coffee right now. So you talk like Brotha, coffee chat. I just drank it all, so you can fill that one up. Okay. Oh, somebody said, what are we eating today? Bring me the pot. Oh, what are we eating?
I cooked.
My friends.
I cooked. Give me this.
Mm.
Show them.
Yum, guys. Look at that. Red rice, sausage, and peppers.
Yum.
It ain't what like.
There's lots of bell peppers in it.
$5 for this whole pot, guys.
Yep, that whole pot.
And it's delicious too.
Yeah, those peppers that we grilled the other day, whenever we had ribs, those little peppers, we still had some left. So I chopped those up with some sausage and threw it in a bag of dirty rice from Walmart. Voila, $5, super easy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Oh, look, give me the wolves.
Oh, yeah.
Look what Miss Christina and Jerry got us yesterday from the caves that we went to. It's a little rock wolf.
That one's me. That one's Alpha. That's the alpha female.
Yay.
She says that she got me this one because of my inner light. She says I have a bright inner light and energy that I just want to love and share with the world. And Erica, she's got the bright and colorful energy to you. And she also really loves gray too.
And I love gray.
So get a load of that, guys.
We're
putting them on the mantelpiece right there beside Dad and Susie's card and the other rocks and stuff. And did she show them your arrowhead?
I did not.
You found Erica found an arrowhead.
I don't know if I did or not. Whenever we find them, I don't know. So I hate being like, it's an arrowhead, unless I can absolutely tell. And I can't absolutely tell.
Looks like they were working on it and they dropped it or something like that.
Yeah.
Timothy Wagner, can you come cook me some of that delicious food?
I sure will, Timothy. Thanks, Timothy.
Bro.
So I don't know.
Super good.
I don't know if it's an arrowhead or not.
But you know what? Sometimes, Timothy, man, the best food, the best meal is the one that you prepare yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to have people cook for you and stuff like that. We'll definitely make you some sausage and rice, brother.
For sure.
But like I said, man, sometimes the best meal is the one that you make yourself.
Mark McCartney.
Much love, Mark. Here, go buy yourself some potatoes. Laugh out loud, bro. I love potatoes.
Yeah, we cook like French fries and all kinds of stuff all the time.
Yeah, so yeah, and that's almost about the price for some potatoes. Appreciate it. I think there might be a little currency difference or whatever, but we're definitely going to do a lot. You know what I mean, with these super chats, and not only to help us grow, as individuals, but your channel,
the comment,
and the content.
That's what I meant to say.
And in that way, I feel we're giving it back.
Definitely.
We can't physically, write you a check, or
right,
or whatever, but we can definitely, give back, through the content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you guys.
That's what
it's all about.
And that's our passion. That's what we want to do. If we have an extra $50, then we're gonna go, buy some vegetables and head up the mountain with it.
Right.
Put it in gas.
Right.
And go.
And looking at whitewater rafting.
Yes, whitewater rafting. I've never done that. I want to do that.
We got to get us a new waterproof camera now, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do whenever we go to like Carowinds and stuff.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to film riding the slides anymore. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Y'all have already seen that.
Right.
Been there, done that.
Right.
And it will. We'll end up getting better cameras and equipment.
But
and stuff.
it's also fixing to be like too cold, and all of the Halloween stuff that we do, we'll be able to film all of that. We're not going to be getting wet or nothing.
And have you guys ever seen a frozen waterfall?
Yes, we're gonna go check out frozen waterfalls.
These waterfalls out here freeze in the winter, and we're gonna go check out some frozen waterfalls, guys.
They look crazy. Catawba looks pretty crazy. We might go back to Catawba because there was a lot of water last time we went, and it looks a whole lot different.
Rhoda says I have a waterproof GoPro. I'll send you guys.
Oh, really?
Wow, that would be major,
That'd be major.
If we have the money for it, man, we'd buy it from you,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if we had the money, we would buy one.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll definitely do something in the water with it for you.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll do a bunch of stuff, in the water with it, know, and that's what it's all about, It's just coming together, man. I love the fellowship. wolf pack, you know, damn, just uniting together and positivity. You know what I mean? And happiness and love and adventure.
Wagner. You can't change the past, Charlie, but you can shape the future. And I really feel you have changed from who you were. By the way, get some Bojangles on me. Thank you,
Love
Timothy.
Bojangles. They're sausage biscuits and honey.
Yeah.
It's kind of an eye-opener.
This is cheap. I mean, we go in for $5. We have breakfast.
Yeah.
So.
And lunch sometimes, like the biscuit. One biscuit, you know, fill me up sometimes.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And I always got the sausage biscuits with strawberry jelly. I always put strawberry jelly on my biscuits.
See, I would put.
And then she does the honey. The honey's better. Honey is
think?
better than the jelly, yeah.
Ah.
Well, you know, the jelly thing is almost like an old jailhouse thing. You know, we used to put the jelly. We'd get like sugar jelly. You know, they'd make their own jelly out of like gelatin and sugar or whatever and water. And we just put that stuff in grits. We put it on our macaroni.
Mark McCartney, my friend farms potatoes in Comber, so I get discount.
Oh man, that'd be cool. I want to go check out a farm. I'd like to go check out a farm. I think they got urban farms, not urban. They got you know, farms that you can go out and pick your own vegetables and stuff like that.
Right. Oh yeah. Well,
I like to have our own farm. That would be so cool one day. You know, just
whenever we
those
go
are dreams.
to Florida, I gotta pee. Whenever we go to Florida, yeah, we're gonna be picking some corn probably from the farm, and not on the farm, but on the Miami Canal. The Miami Canal goes like forever, and
Mountain Mama
freaking spits out mustard greens like crazy. Like you could just go for miles and miles and miles of mustard greens.
Mustard greens, fresh mustard greens. We're gonna pick some.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta pee.
We're gonna pick some. Get some heart of palm. There's a lot of heart of palm I watched on Survivor Man. Huh? Swamp cabbage.
Yeah.
Is that the palm?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you just kind of like the heart of the palm. You know, I don't even know what it is. I guess it's the middle of the bark of the palm tree or whatever. You can eat it. Boil it up and eat it, and or you can just chew it. What's up, Leonard? You can boil it up and eat it, and it sustains you. I have been watching a lot of Survivor Man here lately. I don't know if you guys like Survivor Man or not, but it's on Hulu, and hell, he was living in where was he at? He was in Grenada. He was on an island in Grenada. I don't know if Grenada is an island itself, but out in the jungles of Grenada, you know, living off of heart palm.
Yeah.
Heart of palm. So
I have definitely harvested and cooked and prepared and everything. That
Mountain Mama says those ribs starved me to death. They looked awesome.
Oh, they were good.
You know, I don't normally give myself a pat on the back and stuff, but I gotta give myself a pat on the back for those ribs, man. And by the way, I didn't wash the ribs. I didn't know I had to wash ribs. It did. It had some sticky blood on it. Maybe that's what helped the rub stick. It was good though.
Aaron Harrison says, "Can we give a shout out to his son Kai?"
Much love, Kai. How are you doing today, brother?
Kai is 4 and he's having to have surgery.
Oh,
you know what, Kai? You will feel better. You're just gonna go to sleep and take a nap, and you're gonna wake up, and the problem's gonna be fixed.
That's right.
Yep.
He watches you all, loves you every day. He thinks Erica is funny and beautiful.
Aw, thank you. Probably not so much today.
Well, you tough through it, little man, and we're going to continue to be here to give you the best, you know, content that we can.
Yep, we try.
And if you're into spooky stuff, I'm all about spooky, baby.
Yeah.
And we are going to do the best to try to scare the crap out of you guys.
Woo!
Scare the crap out of each other.
Yeah, next weekend we are going to possibly go to Mr. Mickey's Armory, the old National Guard Armory. He says that he contacted us a little bit ago, like a while back, and said, "Hey, my building is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
stuff happens in here. You should come and check it out." So
definitely, we're gonna go check that out. Try to get some equipment. You know, we do have a box. We're gonna try to get another one though. And maybe some lights or something like that, and just a regular voice recorder,
right?
Because sometimes you'll capture stuff on voice recorders that you won't capture on the phone or on regular cameras or whatever, So
Ramonda's Calbury says, "Are you both using drugs?"
Yes.
Yes, I am using drugs.
Mucinex.
Charlie's not using drugs, but I definitely am.
Yeah. So
yeah, a whole bunch.
When you got to get the bull crap out, sometimes you need a little drug.
Whole bunch.
Crypt Keepers Haunts. Let's see here. Rhoda Smith, me too, guys. I have a YouTube channel. It's called Crypt Keepers Haunts and Explorations. Check me out.
Oh, we'll do that.
Everyone check it out. I'm going to write that down. Crypt Keepers Haunts and Explorations.
Yeah. Avram Botball says, hi, Charlie and Erica. Aloha.
Aloha. That's a goodbye. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's the same. Kristen. Thanks, Kristen. You guys should do more weekday lunch lives. Love the last one. Please shout out to my daughter Hannah. Hi, Miss Hannah.
Much love to you. Thank you for joining. Oh, my coffee. I still have not made my coffee.
Oh, he scared me like I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, well, I don't really know because hopefully I'm going to be working for the next month. Hopefully I'm going to be working for the next month until I tell them to shove up their butts.
Leanne Kellinger says $1. Thank you, Leanne.
Thank you, Leanne.
I appreciate that. Yes.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, every little bit does help.
Every little bit moves that much closer to the dream.
Yep. Let's see. Hi, Rabia, Jack Diaz, Erica, you're still pretty. Charlie, you're still ugly.
I know, my daddy always told me that.
He says his daddy always told him that too.
You look just like your mom.
Miss Leanne done went and got her some food and came back. Hi, Miss Leanne.
What are we eating?
I'm not sure. I don't know what she's eating.
I don't think she can hear it. She's just talking.
Yeah.
She'll have to tell us when she watches it back.
Peter Daniel says, good afternoon, my friends. Good afternoon, Peter.
What's up, Peter?
What is up, Peter?
Great to see you here. Thank you for joining us.
Let me tell y'all, did I tell y'all I watched this stupid movie yesterday that I did not like? Charlie liked it.
I loved it.
No.
Go ahead and tell them.
We watched, what was it called? World's Greatest Dad?
Yep.
World's Greatest Dad, because we realized that yesterday was Robin Williams' birthday.
Happy birthday,
we were like, let's watch a Robin Williams movie. And I was like on Twitter, not really paying attention to Charlie whenever he read the description of the movie. And I was like, yeah, sure, play it. And I thought it was going to be a comedy, and it was not. And it was not funny at all.
It was very prolific. It had a little comedy to it.
It wasn't cute, but the comedy was not funny.
She did, yeah. If any of y'all have seen World's Greatest Dad, check it out. Or if you've seen it, let us know what you think about it. If you haven't, check it out.
If you've seen
Later, Kristen. Have a great day.
Let us know what you think, because Charlie liked it and I did not.
You know, I won't tell you exactly what it's all about. You can see what most of it's about in the descriptions.
Yeah.
Robert Long says that's what I said, dark comedy. You know, and yeah, like the dark comedy really began whenever his son. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys if you haven't, because it's gonna tell you about it in the descriptions anyway. You know what I mean? Diane's Dreams Streams. Thank you so much. Love you. Mwah.
Thank you, Diane. Look, Charlie just made coffee, and I automatically grab it and start drinking.
Is that Diane Gainey? I'm not sure. Maybe she changed her name. I think she would have told us if it was. But okay, so anyway, his son had this thing, guys. I don't know if you know, like that David Carradine had, you know, where autoerotic asphyxiation, you know, where he would tie a belt or a tie or something around his neck and kind of pretty much, you know, strangle himself while, you know, he pleasured himself, you know. And it's a real thing. It's so sad, you know, guys. It is a serious thing out there. It happens to people, and like, you know what I'm saying, they go too far.
Right.
They go too far, and they end up strangling themselves to death.
Right. But he had a problem. Like, he wasn't
the kid
just
was like
doing
a sex
that.
addict type deal.
Yeah, he was like a sex addict, and he was doing that all the time. Not just strangling himself, but just anything he could do. He was like,
yeah, Gary and Almeida, yeah, World's Greatest Dad, yeah.
Yeah.
And then so and then the darker comedy situations kind of ensue from there.
I didn't like it.
And it was, I was kind of upset with him. I'm like, man, and every time I saw something, I'm like, man, really, you know, damn, bro. And but I won't tell you the end. You know, you gotta watch it, man. It was really great, man. Diane Streams, hi, Wolfpack, Princess Lee. Oh, she's saying Chuck and Liam. Oh. Josh Green, much love to you. Says, what is the tattoo on your arm? That's one of the last things that my dad ever told me, man. I talked to Dad, you know, the time before he passed away, you know, his first real bad cirrhosis flare up, and they had to drain all the fluid off his stomach and stuff. And we thought that we were going to lose him then. And you know, I booked it down to I was living in Florida at the time, and I booked it down to Columbia to see him. And you know, that's when I got a phone call, you know, 100 miles out. You know, I was almost in Myrtle Beach from Dad, you know, saying, "I love you, son. Go live your life," you know. And I took it to heart, and decided to put it on my body, you know, where I'll, you know, if I ever go to forget, you know, there it is right there, you know. So that's what it says. It says, live your life. And I'm going to go ahead and get it redone. I think I'm going to, you know what I think I'm going to do?
What?
I think I'm going to get like a couple of mountain scenes in it, maybe a little waterfall scene in it or something like that. I'm going to start adding like nature scenes, maybe stuff, places that we had been. I'll get freaking Triple Falls, the actual little mini scene of Triple Falls on there. You know, maybe a scene somewhere in the Pisgah National or something like that. Actual, you know, scenery that places that we have been.
Miss Susie, what's Miss Susie saying?
Oh, thank you, Miss Susie.
How close are you to Lawndale? I'm gonna get you passes to the Haunted Pyramids, 4 different haunted houses. The deal. Film Charlie scared so we can laugh.
All right, definitely deal. First off,
where's that? I don't know how far Lawndale is.
It's not far from here. I've heard about the Haunted Pyramids.
Really?
But first, before you do that, let's make sure that we can film in there. Yeah, we got to make sure that they're gonna let us film in there first. Which I don't think it'd be a problem. I was able to film in Universal Studios, you know. I can't monetize it, but you know, it's not. Sometimes it's not about making the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just about giving the content back.
Yeah.
You know, it's always about giving the content back. And it is about making some money and stuff. But if it comes to a decision between
giving you the content
or making money off of it, you know, we're gonna give you the content.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Absolutely, 100,000%. Yeah. Because you know, you guys watch anything we do. You know, you guys you've grown with us. You've adhered to us. And yeah, we don't always have to spend money to bring that content. So when we do, you know, we're just putting the ads in it or whatever, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So Trent Duke, glad to see you're doing so well. Much love to you both. Much love back to you, Trent.
Definitely.
Love the last name, Duke. I got to get me a Duke hat.
Trent.
I'll drink some more denture water.
Oh my God, Stormster, no.
Would you recommend doing the Bean Boozle challenge? Yes. Well, you know what? Honestly, bro, I mean, it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. But if you want like views and stuff off of it, I think that trend is kind of already passed. You know what I mean? It's fun to do and stuff. You know, just an experience to do, and the content is you know, it's funny. You know, but
it's disgusting.
Yeah, you ain't really gonna get too many views.
You get a headache off that minion fart. Hi, Lily.
And then, oh my God, freaking Jovi ate them, just popped them like freaking candy. Well, they were candy, but just bad candy. Darthanos, ayo.
What is that?
That was Scott Hall with the Outsiderz.
Oh.
Takes toothpick.
Hi.
How did they do the survey? How many people here came here to see? Kids, you should do the raw broccoli challenge. What's the raw broccoli challenge? Eating raw broccoli?
I like raw broccoli.
I'm saying like, and you can eat it, right? Like I know the stem is probably just like nothing but fibers. Much love,
right
Kai.
Back at you, Kai.
Erica, did you ever catch the kitty? Tara Reek asked.
We did not catch the kitty. We haven't seen him again.
I think I might have scared him off.
I caught this one. I caught this kitty.
He likes to bite our noses and stuff. Reaper Man, much love to you.
Yeah. Oh.
Stormster says, "Hey, Chico."
Oh.
I loved Razor Ramon, guys. He was. And we got the WWE Network now, thanks to my man Jay Warner. Much love to you, bro. You're gonna watch some wrestling later.
You're gonna watch wrestling later?
I don't know. You're probably gonna want to play some H1 or something.
No, I don't have no energy. I'm probably just gonna lay here on the couch and just watch whatever you're doing.
T Reason says, I bet the goats are up to no good.
They are always up to no good.
Always up to no good.
Yes.
We fed them a bunch of hot dogs yesterday, though.
Right.
And almost fed them from hand, you know what I mean? So I think that they're going to start kind of hanging around here a little more.
Yeah, no, we gave them some hot dogs and they loved it.
They loved the hot dogs.
Miss Baker says, only 45 likes. No, Miss Baker, you might have to refresh your thingy because we got 116 likes, but we have 181 people watching. So we're going to need y'all to hit that like button. Yep, hit the like button.
Oh, Mike says he loves the goats. we love the goats too, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sad because are they food? Are they food goats or are they just free range goats?
Well, I asked the landlord's son what are the goats for, and he said that at first they were like food, but now his dad's getting attached to them.
Love all you guys, Bubba, Boo, Diane, Sandy, all y'all telling everyone to smash that like. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We really appreciate that. It means a lot to us.
Thank you.
I don't normally pander for likes and stuff like that. You know, like I say, you know, YouTube, they call it a call to action. You know what I mean? They recommend it. But I don't know.
I'll tell you. Hit that like button. People
are going to like what they like, you know.
I'll say it.
I've never been the type to beg for likes. And sometimes that, you know, that has made me, you know, a villain.
Right.
Whenever, you know, like, because with the not pandering for likes comes that attitude where I don't have to prove myself to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it translates into the real world and stuff, you know, and then it breeds distrust, you know. Everyone, I mean, you don't have to prove yourself to nobody, but you do prove yourself to people.
Yeah.
In your work. You don't have to, but you do daily.
Right.
You know? We don't have to have a pact. I don't have to promise to do something, you know, to prove myself to you.
Right.
Prove right or wrong. You know, we do it every day unconsciously.
Yeah. Well, there was something I did something yesterday. And then it just popped into my mind. Like I was thinking, oh, hit the like button if you want to see this. And I'm thinking, oh, heck no, I'm never going to start doing that.
Right.
I'm never going to tell you guys, oh, hit the like button if you want to see us do this tomorrow.
I have caught myself doing it, but then I turn around, we're going to do it anyway.
And I don't want, we're not going to be doing that. So. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't sit here.
But I'll tell you in the video every day. I'll remind you because whenever I, you know, view the videos and stuff, and just from being a youngin', there's a lot of times that I wouldn't hit the like button just because I wouldn't think about it. And then whenever somebody tells me to, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, and then I remember.
Right.
So, what else?
I mean, to each their own. Everybody's got their own way to do things, and let's say sometimes it is good to remind people because I'm the same way. You know, damn, I don't know, I'm not.
Yeah.
If I like something on YouTube, I'm gonna click that like. Yeah. I always know the like is right there.
Yeah, I kind of forget. I just kind of forget.
Right.
Yeah.
Baby Blue, like because you're taking the high road. Thank you so much, and that's what it's about, man. You know, I'm gonna prove to you guys through actions, not words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll tell you. I'll tell you that I'm gonna try to do the right thing. But you got, and you know, I also got a new nickname for these guys, man.
What?
My Trailblazers.
Your Trailblazers.
Yeah, when I was going out and doing all this hiking, you know, and you know, Trailblazers, you know, they keep you on the right path.
Right.
And you know, so you guys are my Trailblazers, helping me stay on the right path. Right path. Right path. The right path, and I love you guys for it.
Stewart says hello from Scotland. Hello,
much love to Scotland.
We got a
love
Scottish
you guys.
princess here too.
Michael Oakes, hello from the USA. Much love to the USA. Gotta show our love to the USA.
Love the USA.
It's our home.
Yeah, Tina H. Hello from Germany. Hello,
much
Tina
love
from
to Germany.
Always love from Germany. Yeah.
Yes, man. I love like you say, you know, when you see somebody, you know, comment from another, you know, country or something, you know, it's just so awesome. Hello from the Navajo Nation, Aaron Barlow. Much love. I can't wait to check out.
Definitely.
Now, and let me ask you a question.
What?
Would the Native Americans consider it offensive if we profiled their heritage and their folklore and stuff? If we did that, I mean, because like, you know, like Native Americans are a very proud culture,
right?
In a way that we will never understand.
Never understand. Never.
That we will never ever in a million years comprehend. And so I was just wondering, because I don't want to offend that, because I know there's still a small percentage, but there is a percentage of Native Americans out there that are still alive and trying to continue their heritage. Yeah,
well, I grew up with the Seminoles. I grew up with around a lot of Seminoles, and I'm pretty.
Aaron Barlow says absolutely not, brother.
Right, it's not.
Josh Green says Trailblazers for life. Thank you so much, brother.
Yes,
you guys,
thanks,
as long as
Josh.
I listen to those that are, you know, keep me on the right path, you know, that we will go far. We will make it to to the promised land, to the top. You know. Yeah. Places we've never been before.
Back to the Indian thing. I think that if we do it respectfully, then there's no problem with it.
Right.
I think if we try to act like we know a lot about it, then the Indians, I mean, they're going to do it anyways. Be like, these white people don't know what they're talking about our culture, which is true.
I would really like to, you know, you just be able to present it as knowledgeable as possible.
Right.
without any pretensions of believing that we know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then possibly, maybe someone would reach out. Somebody that knows and that is steeped in the history and stuff, that would be able to reach out and perhaps talk to the audience, to our Trailblazers and our Wolfpack.
Absolutely going to go check out the Seminole Indian stuff. We're going to go down to the Billy Swamp Safari and then the Atatiki Museum.
Y'all guys want to see me wrestle an alligator?
Buggy rides, all that stuff. And you're going to learn some of the history of the Seminoles. And it doesn't matter, like they're like you said, like a real proud people, and they have their elders and stuff still, and they have their stuff that they do. And even if, like, say an Indian married a white woman and they have children and stuff, it could be like 20 years later and she's still
CK Jr. says make a short scary movie about goats.
Not really.
I'm twisted. I probably could do that.
Yeah.
So you pretty much had to stay, within your own tribes and your own nation.
No, you're just never gonna be let in. You're never gonna be accepted. I mean, like, they'll be your friend and stuff, yeah, but
Sherry, much love to you, sister.
You think they're gonna let you in on their stuff and their culture? No, you ain't part of it. You know? You're not part of it.
Well, so. I mean, because like with trust, like today, man, people gain and develop trust, in a matter of minutes, and it's also broken in a matter of minutes as well. It's because we're so feeble and we're so flimsy with our trust.
Right.
Well, with the the natives and stuff, and people from a real rich history, that have a timeline that they have learned not to give their trust out.
Right.
You know what I mean? It takes sometimes a lifetime to gain that trust.
Right. And then, you won't get it.
Yeah. We'll never, ever.
Ever. Nope.
But, yeah, it's almost like being in the mafia or something. Like, you can't truly be a made man unless you're 100% Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you ain't going to be.
It is what it is.
Nope.
So, but I mean, and I hate that. But I mean, I really do, because that's just like this racial segregation. You know what I mean? That our world has been defined by.
Yeah.
Almost even still today. Like, I don't want to be so blind as to say racism doesn't exist. That we're, that we made it, guys. We're all equals and stuff, because it's not the case.
Right.
But we've definitely melded. And intermingled, and we have taken influences from each other's cultures and stuff.
For sure.
We have kind of developed a new culture, in today's world, that it could not be accepted in the 50s.
Right.
We would have been taken to jail, hung, flogged,
Right.
So I feel we have come a long way, but I still feel like there's something deeper rooted, in humanity. I think does this come from so many thousands of years of sticking to your own kind,
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, us as a human race, we're steadily becoming more conscious to that, and to so many other things through the internet and technology. We are definitely expanding our minds and our limitations and our, accepting more daily.
Right.
And that keeps me happy, hopeful, And so who knows what to say, where we're going to be in the next 100 years.
Thank you, Michael. He said, bless me.
Oh, yeah. Bless.
I've been doing it all day.
Yeah. And she's got this weird sneeze too. Like she doesn't really let air out. It's like, it's like, me, when I cough, I'm like, snot flying or whatever. All right, Sherry, have a great time in Louisiana. Much love to you. G-Fam, what's up, brother? I think that's my friend Chris.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give out last name. I don't know if he might have changed his name or something, but.
Yeah. CK Jr., the barbecue ghost of Carolina.
The barbecue ghost of I definitely like to get a couple of like nice close-up frame shots of the goat. Maybe have like killer goats. You know what I mean? They've got us stuck in our house. And then we can cut to the scene with them on top of the roof and then act like we're inside that house.
There you go.
And like they're like, trying to break into the house, running on top of the roof and stuff.
Funny.
We can do it. We can definitely do it.
The Magnificent goes to Hollywood. Good evening from Germany again. What's up, Germany?
Much love to Germany. Thank you so much for joining us, man. We appreciate it so very much. And yeah, man. Yeah. We do, man. We're hoping to just continue this, this wave of positivity and happiness and success,
Suzanne Adams says, I have a cold. I just started feeling sick last night. Just started feeling it last night. Felt it for more this morning. But I'm knocking it out. I'm not going to get sick.
Dan Sear, hi from Niagara Falls, Canada. Much love to Niagara Falls.
Yes.
That's like the apex of waterfalls.
Right.
You know, that's like, you know, I guess in America, the water in the Niagara Falls is like up here for us. And that would be really, it'd be like the crown jewel, I think, you know.
You think?
I think so. You know,
have to do the Lady of the Mist?
Now,
is that what it's called?
I would do that too. Yeah,
for
you know,
sure.
It's kind of different though, man, because, you know, in one instance, you know, I'm pretty sure that we'll be taken back and, you know, mesmerized by the grand scale of this thing. You know what I mean? But I've got to feel like part of the natural beauty to it is going to be taken away from just like the attractions that they built around it.
Right.
You know what I mean? The Burger Kings and the shuttle rides and the jump palaces and the malls and stuff, you know. I'm sure it's very commercialized right there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of a far cry from what we're used to, because
Big time.
when we go to these waterfalls, man, you're not getting service.
No.
You're out here in the middle of nowhere. and so to see, you know, go ahead, you probably go to McDonald's, eat you a Big Mac while you're looking at the falls.
Right.
Now that's strange to me.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's going to take away, but it could add to it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's going to be like
different experiences.
Exactly, you know, so not to discredit Niagara Falls, because we're going to go check it out regardless. So, what we got here?
Oh, no.
What?
Sandy Baker. Wah, wah, wah. Looks like you got a new dishwasher. Get to washing, woman.
Jerry says, if you get close to the goat, scare it and it'll stiffen and fall over. I'm not sure if these are the fainting goats or not. I have scared them a couple of times and they haven't fell yet.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of don't want to do that, you know, like,
yeah.
I feel like
Jersey Devil. What's going on, Jersey Devil?
I kind of feel like I'm gaining these goats' trust a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like if I go around starting to scare them, then like, that's it.
Yeah, they ain't going to come back.
We're not going to have any more cool scenes with the goats.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe whenever I'm done with them, I'll scare them, you know, use them and then abuse them.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. No, let me stop. So, let's see here. Casey Lynn, honey, ginger, turmeric, and cayenne pepper with hot water will clear you right up.
Oh, yeah?
Turmeric.
We don't have
that. Yeah, none of it. Dang it.
I might have a pack or two of like some Theraflu in there.
Katie Holman, much love from Beham, Alabama. Much love back to Alabama. We love. Isn't like I say the that one insane asylum is in Alabama, right? Or is it Kentucky?
Say that again.
I think it's in Kentucky. That one haunted asylum that Josh went to.
That's Kentucky. That's Lexington, Waverly.
Okay. I'm sure there's stuff in Alabama,
I don't think that was a Sandy Baker. Thank you, Miss Sandy.
Thank you, Miss Baker.
I don't think
Ma
Waverly
Baker
was a tuberculosis hospital, I believe.
Yes, and they have
the body chute.
Yeah, I was about to say, the underground tunnel where they would drag the bodies out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sitting there doodling with her eyeshadow.
So poke your eye out with it.
I thought it was a crayon at first. Oh, jeez.
Get you a pen.
Woo, so
that's my eyeliner.
Let's see here. Get some honey and lemon and put a little water in it.
Yeah.
Honey and lemon.
I don't have none of that.
Oh, Mike says, did the goats eat all the berries when they ripened? I think they did, man. I went out there the other day and all the berries are gone.
Our peach tree in the front, all the leaves on the bottom branches are gone because the branches almost touch the ground. And they're all gone up to about 5 feet tall. Yeah. And then I saw little Curry like stepping on the branches.
Yeah, he's gonna try to climb the tree.
Yeah, he's trying to get the branch to bend down so he can get the leaves. But they've got all the leaves off as far as they can reach up of our peach tree up front.
Diane said, I'm about to buy you some makeup doing that. I'm gonna stop doing it. No more. I won't do it no more because that makeup's expensive. That stuff can be expensive. Yeah, like I said, I used to I didn't really realize how expensive makeup was until I got Skylar, the stuff for Ulta. I got her that gift card and I started looking at prices. I'm like, geez.
Walmart for me.
Yeah, get some Elf on the shelf.
Yeah.
Get Ulta. Do you know about Russia or Ukraine? Not really. I know there's a lot of history in Russia. I know I would love to go to Russia.
Would you?
Oh hell yeah! Like they've got those buildings with like the round tops and the points and stuff. That's Russia, right?
Yeah.
Man, I would love to go. Man, like I'll tell you, dude, you're gonna laugh at me, but I really started finding an appreciation for the beauty of Russia after I played the first Splinter Cell video game.
Really?
He had to infiltrate a Russian embassy, and he was kind of on the streets of Russia at night, and I was just like, man, that's so beautiful. I would love. And after that, I started,
Jamie Parkhurst. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you so much. Much love back to you. We love you so very much.
Definitely.
And then so every time I would see pictures of Russia, and I was just. And also, what else? Hitman. There was like Hitman was in Russia a few times, and I was just mesmerized because I love the cold. You know, I hate it when I'm there. Like I would like in Maine, cold every day, -0 every single day. It was -44. It was like the coldest I've ever seen it, and it was almost so cold I couldn't feel it. I couldn't even feel it. But I love the cold, you know, and it just
our coldest day in Florida is 44.
Krusty.
Krusty, thanks, Krusty.
Great stream and loving the positivity. Keep following your path. Thank you, man. As long as you guys, my trailblazers, you know what I mean, continue to help blaze this path for us, you know, in the light of love and positivity.
Yeah.
Then you know, I'm gonna stay walking the line.
Yeah.
Because you're mine. I walk the line.
Yeah.
She's Reach Witherspoon and I'm hot walking Phoenix. And I thought about that for me. I even had like an old rap. I wrote a rap. I wrote an old rap line like that, you know, talking about walking through hell. You know, going through hell like I'm walking Phoenix. I don't know if you get that. Walking Phoenix, Arizona type. Yeah, it was so dumb, guys. But yeah, man, it feels refreshing. So refreshing, you know, and to just wake up next to you, you know, and not have to worry about what I did or what I said the day before.
Right.
You know what I mean? And what they're throwing at me today. Because I mean, the truth of it is, you know, although, you know, they're trying to heat it back up right now, for their own reasons, it's been relatively cool and calm the past couple of months. You know, there have still been certain low nobodies that have been throwing jabs and stuff. Yeah. You know, that I've been used to. But like I say, you know, the ones that I care about, you know, the main one I care about, you know, it seemed like, you know, it had been letting me live in a certain sense of peace. You know, so, you know, up until recently, you know, I haven't really been tried that hard. Right. You know what I mean? Like I really was, you know, 2 days ago. And like I said, I started off on the wrong foot. I said some things that maybe I shouldn't have said, but I felt I had to say or whatever. I didn't delete anything because I didn't say nothing too major. But you know, I was able to just, you know, turn it around. Yeah. Like I say, take these negatives and turn them into positives, you know, because as long as I don't react negatively, you know, or even positively in a sense, you know, as long as I don't say, I don't know. Right. As long as I don't react negatively and overreact, then it doesn't make me look like the bad guy. You know, everybody knows what has been done, what has been said, you know. I don't know how much more new can come out, you know. There ain't nothing new. And like I say, everybody's seeing the light a little more, you know, a little more gradually day by day. Yep. You know what I mean? And so, like I say, as long as I continue to do the right thing and keep the right people in my life, you know what I mean? Then I'm sorry to say it, but it's just going to make them look bad. Yeah. And I hate to say that, you know. See you later, Jerry. Because, you know, I don't have to say anything. All I got to do is continue to do the right thing. And then, you know, that the proof is in the words. I mean, the works. Yeah. You know. So, like I say, you know, still love my family and everything, but I mean, damn, I can't speak for them, you know. I can't explain what's going through their heads, and so, you know, right now. Right. I can just react positively and do my thing. So, yeah, we got another about minute. We're probably gonna get off here. Yeah, probably. So we got some food to make. Erica wants to go ahead and take some meds and lay down. Yep. You know, in just a few minutes. So, you know, thank you all for coming on here and joining us. All 180 of you guys. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, 180. Thanks, guys. Chevelle, Hostel, Carrie, all you guys, Trenton, Matt. You know, it means a lot to us. And
Crusty, heck with it. Here's another one. If you mess up this relationship, I'm going to head south to kick your butt myself. I don't think he is.
Yeah, you know.
He don't have no room. You don't have no room.
Yeah, I mean, that's when I told myself that. I'm like, man, if I mess this up, dude, like, I don't deserve it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I mess this up with her, like, I don't deserve to be happy. I might as well, you know, just take a walk in the woods and never return again.
I'm pretty easygoing.
You know, Charlie is grounded now, both in a good way and a bad way.
Right.
Yeah, you know, but something else, you know what I'm saying, that Erica's kind of helped me realize, you know, with restraint, is that, you know me, I like to laugh up and act a fool and stuff like that. Sometimes I tend to overdo it for you guys, you know what I mean? And sometimes y'all are like, Charlie, you know, you're humorous enough, entertaining enough, you don't have to go out there and act like a jackass, you know? And I have kind of slowed that down a little bit, and I kind of feel like maybe I kind of feel like in toning it down a little bit, not being so outlandish, you all kind of connect a little more with the humor in the situations that we're in.
Right.
And, you know, and in that instance, you know, I want to thank you. I want to thank you, you know, because love all you guys and stuff, you know, but there was something that I felt like I had to bring extra to the table for you guys, you know, that I didn't realize that I didn't have to bring, you know, that I could just be myself and be more than accepted, you know. Definitely. And, you know, you really, you know, helped me realize that.
Oh, so, thanks.
Thank you, babe.
I try.
Well, you do pretty good, so.
I try. Junior. Yeah. Hey, Junior.
Junior, what's up, brother? Much love to you, man. Chevelle says that's right. Ray Rhoda says, Erica is your rock. Yeah, she is, man. She is my, you know, she is the rock in which I am building my foundation, you know.
I'm gonna build it strong.
I'm gonna build it strong. We are investing our futures in each other right now. You know, we've only been together 5 months. I'm looking forward to 5 years and then 10 and just on, you know. And I know how, you know, people, they tell us, you know, I hear it all the time. Oh, you love each other. You only been together a year, couple years. Stay with your wife 20 years. Be with your wife 20 years and then talk to me, you know. And I understand that and I respect that, you know. Yeah. Every day is a new day, you know. We grow daily. We learn new things about each other daily. Right. You know.
You're going to love me 20 times more in 20 years.
times more. I think I will. 20 times more, even when your boobs set down to the floor.
Yes.
Oh, that was an old Mr. Deeds postcard.
Oh, was it? I thought you just made that up.
I promise to love you for 20 years more, even when your boobs set down to the floor.
Okay.
And then he showed one of the guys at the bar with a beard. He's like, oh, look, they love it. Yeah. So I wish Mr. Deeds was on right now. I would definitely watch it.
Yeah.
You know, his girlfriend was from Winchesterton, Fieldville.
Never heard of that.
You never heard of Winchesterton, Fieldville, Iowa? Yeah, she fell out of Boo Radley's apple tree and had to get broke her arm and had to get it fixed at Dr. Pepper's.
Oh. What did I see was on there today? Deuce Bigalow.
Yes, I like you know, guys, I am kind of a sucker for cheesy movies, you know, cheesy comedies.
Yeah.
They got The New Guy is on Hulu. They've got 40-year-old, not 40, Deuce Bigelow, The Ladies Man. 3 really corny, cheesy ones right there that I like.
Joker Travelz telling y'all to hit the like button. Thanks, Joker.
Much love to you, man. We really appreciate it. And we're going to get out of here, guys. Erica.
Gonna get out of here. It's time for me to take a nap. Yep. Probably have some rice with lots of hot sauce in it.
And just hang out with each other and chill. Like I say, I got to go hit orientation and training tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
So, and like I say, man, it is such a crap job, but I'm going to put up with it for as long as I can, or as long as they're going to have me, because I'm going to be 1099 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So anyways, we'll see what happens with it. Try to stay living, growing, and loving each day, guys.
Definitely.
Much love to my Trailblazers and my Wolfpack guys.
Yep. And thanks for watching. And like and subscribe. And we will see you later. Probably going to upload just a real short goat video for you. Some goats.
It's goating around. So.
Yep. Talk to you later, guys. Love you.
Peace. Mwah.